Yo, I'm making it to Gambia, inshallah is my plan, but Allah is the best of planners. By the first 3 months of 2027, trying to be in Africa in the Gambia. I spend most of my days for foreseeing how I'm gonna hit the ground running when it comes to moving to Gambia. Because you got to make income. I'm gonna go there with some change, but without income, it's basically nothing. I'm really gonna be moving very minimalist. I'm gonna be living like the Gambians. To be honest with you, I'm gonna be, for me, really minimizing everything I do until I get something going as far as business goes. And I already knew that I couldn't be a worker there, knowing the type of economy that they have and how they don't get paid a lot. But my Gambian comrade, he further assured me that you would have to be a business owner. You couldn't get paid the stuff that what they getting paid here. You couldn't tolerate this. This is so. I often spend my day trying to figure out what's the best idea to do. Shipping containers are kind of xed out because, like, doing something with a shipping container, I find myself, like, as of right now, I find myself trying to do things alone. This shipping container thing seems real complex, bro. Is people doing it, but it just seems hard, like, especially the things that I'm trying to ship, which is like ATVs, four wheelers, e-bikes and things like this, and I really don't know what I'm gonna be doing with that, to be honest with you. And I can't afford to just be bringing things over there that's not gonna be making me no money. You get it? At least with these things, if I was to think of a business to go with that, I would just take like e-bikes and four wheelers. If I bring a few of those, then I would just be renting. I would be renting them out at the beach, because I heard that jet skiing, because they have a good tourist thing going on there. Like, I would you know, um, bring jet skis and rent those out at the beach. That would go crazy. But since that's like way out of like a jet ski, bro, come on, that's then next thing I would do with those ATVs and e-bikes, I would rent them out at the beach. But like I said, this involves a shipping container. I may have to do a second round to get that deep into it, because that's shipping. I don't know. I just don't navigating it, but I never did nothing like that before. Like, but I know I see individuals shipping containers and stuff like this. I'm gonna need some help. Like, I don't know how to do that. I don't know. Seems complicated, to be honest with you. So, and also, with the amount that I would have to be saving a lot of money for that, because the idea is to profit. So I would have to my plan would have to involve profit, and with the expenses that come with a shipping container, seems hard to profit off of with the prices of the shipping container. So, I come down to reselling. This was also an idea from my Gambian comrade, which is that this is what people do here on the regular. They bring things from somewhere else and they sell it here, and this is their way. This is how people are making money off of it. So I know it's a method, right? But right now, um I've narrowed it down to selling small things that I can take over there in a suitcase, which is, a few things I came up with. Like, but even still, to actually profit over, I would have to bring a lot of that. And with the price of filling up an extra suitcase for this would start to take away from profit. And I guess, yeah, it wouldn't. But maybe it's worth just coming there with something, a little one extra suitcase full of small items like headlamps that I could get for the very cheap. At least I know I could get headlamps for the very cheap. OBD2 scanners, which is scanners that you put in your car to scan what's going on in it, what's going wrong in the engine, these type of things. A couple of other things, gloves, just gloves. Small things, right? Small things that I could get wholesale. Um, yeah, wholesale type thing going on. So this is how I, foresee it. But this is how I spend most of my days when I'm thinking about going to making my hijrah. Uh, Gambia is a place of hijrah. It may not be Saudi Arabia or any of these places, but it's a place where Islam is practiced in almost totality of the pop. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't. To be honest, when I look and see, you see a diversity of. I I, I try to judge it based off of the women who wear hijab. So you see a real diversity of when you see a lot of women in Gambia not wearing hijab, and you see them. You look at another um picture, and a lot of women are wearing hijab, so it's hard to tell. But from what I've been when I've been there, which is during Ramadan, which is also why I'm having a hard time gauging whether how heavily the Islam is there. But from what I know, and from the family I know, these people are steadfast Muslims, and the masjids are full because this is what they do there. The adhans are being called out loud, and this is a good sign of um a place to live in as a Muslim. Um, so yeah, that's where I think about. That's what I think about on a regular. So I'm gonna ask y'all to like the video. It's free, y'all. I ain't been getting no likes, no subscriptions. It's hard out here. It's tough. That's tough. I'm sad though, like I get subscription or something. Like I'm gonna end up losing subscriptions because that's what happens. You lose. Somebody may delete their account. You lose subscriptions. Before, if you were there, drop a subscription and make up for somebody who's about to for a subscription. Now I'm about to get lost. That's tough. But you already know, man. Inshallah, I'm making it to Gambia.